thank Dunn for holding this today. The information needs to get out there. This is how we're going to get it out there. Tammy called me last night to give her regrets, so I just want everyone to know that this is going to be short. I wasn't very well prepared, so we'll let it go. One thing we want to talk about is the assaults, the staff assaults. I got an email yesterday from a member I've worked with for a long time. He was assaulted in our institution. He said to me, he said, Sean, he says, you know what really worried me the most is, am I going to get fired? Here is a man that got assaulted in an institution, and he's worried about being fired. Not because he did anything wrong, because that's what this building has done, these buildings have done to us. They've made us afraid to do our jobs. So we go to work, we do nothing, we get hurt, we go home. I don't know too many people that want to sign up for that job. So we need to take control. We need the employer to take control. We need the employer to stand behind us, give us support for doing our jobs, give us some type of pat on the back when we do our jobs and do it well. So the numbers are crazy. Dan talked about them, 2 assaults a day. So I know of one yesterday, and we'll see how many we see today. But they're increasing. The inmates, we have no control. They know we have no control, and we keep giving them no control. My superintendent tells me that if an inmate refuses, or if he threatens somebody, it's okay as long as he doesn't threaten a particular person. As long as he says, I'm going to hook somebody, it's okay. Because he didn't say, I'm going to hook you or you. Somebody. It really doesn't matter. That's a threat. It's a threat on our authority. So I think that's the first thing that needs to be addressed in our institutions. The next thing is we talked about the spray that we haven't received yet, that we signed off an agreement last year. We're hoping, praying. I know I'm meeting with my superintendent weekly to discuss where it is, what we're doing. With no answers, we leave the meetings with him saying, we'll have to look into that. I'll have to find out what I'm supposed to do. The superintendents don't run these institutions anymore. They're run regionally by people that have never stepped inside these institutions to make a decision. They've never been a jail guard. They don't know what we go through. They don't know what we do. All they know is they don't want complaints from the ombudsman. They want them all to be happy. And really, as long as no one dies, they're happy. The day's done. They go out pray for the next day. I'd like to say that I have the answer. I know Provincial Joint, we don't have the answer. I know we fight every time we go to meetings. We tell the employer that it's their responsibility to protect us as the workers. They take that responsibility very lightly. So I think in the next couple months, years, rest of my career, it's going to be an ongoing battle for us to protect ourselves and the people we work with. Just a couple of things we're doing. We got the pepper spray, we got the vests. We're trying to get every officer vests. We're working on some local issues. I know that we dealt with some health and safety management, bonding, I guess if you want to call it here. We've dealt with some stuff at Quinny. And it seems funny because it's the same. Everywhere I go or everywhere I hear a story, every institution has the same, maybe not the exact same story, but a very similar story. It's disrespect of the employer, the employer's inability to, I don't even like using the word negotiate, but I guess it is a negotiation because they have no authority. So if you guys have any questions, I'll be here. Come free to talk to me. And like I said, Tammy gives her regrets.